Each Friday in December, we're checking back with a few of the memorable people who were persons of the week during 2008, finding out what's been happening in their lives since we first met them. Tonight, 3 men, 2 of them twins, all of them brothers to those in need.
There's always we and us and our, not just me.
Vince and Vance Moss, identical twins, former altar boys, Eagle Scouts, U.S. Army reservists, and both doctors. In 2005, while tending to injured soldiers returning from Iraq and Afghanistan, Vince and Vance heard about the need for medical care for civilians in both those countries.
We decided that we would like to pitch a mission about us going out there and taking care of that severe need.
The State Department said, don't go, not safe.
And in fact, it was easy to say, look, this mission that you're planning is a suicide mission.
They went anyway to Afghanistan after hiring their own security and buying their own medical supplies. The brothers traveled all over the country, operating in ill-equipped hospitals or caves, even mud shacks. Since we met Vince and Vance, they were called to serve as medics in Iraq, assigned to a Marine unit, and they wanted to treat an Iraqi girl with a rare bladder disorder.
However, due to our orders and focus on our mission, we didn't have the access to treat her there.
So the Moss brothers found their own way to help. Once home, they arranged for her to travel to the U.S.
We treated her here, we fixed her, and now she's back in Iraq and she's doing great. We have a young 8-year-old boy from Iraq whose family who contacted us that wanted us to help him, and we're going to help him. I mean, it's almost like we can never say no.
Major Dan Rooney, an F-16 pilot in the Air National Guard, was on a commercial flight in 2006.
The captain comes over and says we have an American hero on board. We're carrying the remains of Brock Buckland home, who was killed in Iraq.
Dan flew 3 tours of duty in Iraq himself.
The fact that there was a young boy there, his grandfather was holding him, and I've got 3 young daughters of my own, really hit home.
Major Dan Rooney is also a golf pro, and he figured that's what I can do. Mobilize golfers to fund education scholarships for children and spouses of those killed or disabled in the line of duty. Dan launched Patriot Golf Day, Labor Day 2007, and raised $1.1 million just by asking golfers across the country to donate $1 extra in greens fees. Since we met Dan, he did it again, and this year raised double the money.
800,000 to 1 million golfers is our best guess, donating at least $1 extra, which resulted in an amazing sum of almost $2 million.
Through his nonprofit Folds of Honor Foundation, golfers now will have helped provide scholarships to more than 300 families.
As patriots, we want to do more. We just haven't really been asked.
And so we choose Major Dan Rooney and Doctors Vince and Vance Moss, healing bodies, raising money, lifting spirits, and representing their country well.